my everythings. I hope that you all are doing well. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure that you like and subscribe so that you can get notified every time that a new read is posted. It helps the channel. If you're not familiar with it, how it is that I do reads, they're based off of time that has been offered and is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So let's get into the read. Today's read is going to be for Scorpio. Scorpio, this read is going to reflect on your body and the work that you do. It's centered and focused around relationships. People are a point of reflection of time. So this could have to do with your work-life balance. And it's saying that as far as your relationships, that you are the sensation of the nation. I'm also seeing that some other main topics that we'll be discussing are maybe your relationship with your boss, some type of transitions or changes that are maybe happening at your job. And Spirit is saying to remain grounded in what matters most to you. I am seeing that with any challenges, there may be some feelings that you can overcome, of feeling like dismissed or feeling like you don't know, that you're oblivious or that you're unaware. So whenever we come across any challenges or things that are in the downright position, I will maybe speak about those emotions they are emotions, and though there are also words that came out in the read, though weren't specifically assigned to any of the cards that specify with the time that's here. So those cards are related to something that's going on, though usually in a challenge position, especially if there's a card that comes out in the challenge position, which there is a card that came out in the challenge position. However, I can't see it right now. So I will flip the card over as I go through the read with you, because it's relevant for you to know that that challenge card came out in regard to something that happened to you in the past that influences something that's going to happen in the future. So I'll discuss it as I give you your read. I hope that that's okay. So the time that was offered to me for me to be able to share the message with you is the King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles energy is representing wealth, abundance, financial security, and like confidence. That's what, when I look at the King of Pentacles, I always think of somebody that's confident. Like when this person shows up in the room, you know that maintaining good financial status is a priority for them. Like people depend on them, and yeah. So I'm seeing this energy or other people are receiving or perceiving this energy as cosmic, limitless, planetary, far out. So it seems like there was a bit of a destiny to be in this King of Pentacles energy. So, and I'm also seeing that that's not shocking. So that kind of thing may even run in your family, right? It says your job, your body, something to do with your boss, changes that maybe are happening at the job. Someone could be getting an operation done. You may be handling operations. You could be in the military or something like that. And I'm also seeing that Spirit is saying to remain grounded in what matters most. So there may even be transitions going on with your relationship between you and your boss. And Spirit is saying to remain grounded in what matters, because you are the sensation of the nation. What I'm seeing is like maybe some wealthy political leader or someone that's like getting a lot of honor and financial security from obviously the kind of work that they do. Because of the kind of work that they do, that they have like a lot of influence in notoriety when it comes to other people that they represent. That's what I'm saying. You may be like a military leader, a general, sergeant, whatever it's called, the rankings in the military or whatever. That's what I'm seeing. And if not, maybe a political leader, or I'm hearing governor, someone that may be a governor. Yeah, so the emotions that are associated with the read are you feeling fortunate, you feeling amazed, not feeling miserable, you feeling loving, or other people feel loving towards you, or you may be loving in this relationship. You not feeling uncertain, and you not feeling useless. Like I said before, any cards that are in the downright or the challenge position will be addressed in regard to the emotions that are in the downright and challenging position, so we can figure out how to better navigate and overcome those challenges, right? Just a disclosure, any challenges or downright position based emotions that are discussed within the read are challenges that are inherited. I don't necessarily speak on karma, where I'm like, you're getting what you deserve, or dharma, where you're getting what you deserve, the wheel of fortune. What I do speak on is the fact that we are spirits in human bodies, so it took other human bodies to make the vessel that we exist in. Some of the challenges that we encounter, whether they be behavioral, spiritual, mental, emotional, physical, they're inherited. And that's not your fault. You have no control over that, right? And what you're also gifted with in this life is the ability to animate this vessel as a spiritual being. So you also come with a connection to the soul, which gives you permission to have these experiences in your life so that you can grow and mature spiritually, just the same way that seeds are planted in the earth and they grow and you see them in a tangible form. So too do you have the ability to spiritually grow and mature, and that all comes with recognizing that we're a part of something that's bigger than us. So if there are challenges, if you feel like there are any harsh judgments in the read, Spirit is saying, do not feel like you are being judged, because I'm not judging you. I'm just giving the message, and I hope that it's one that helps propel you in the direction of maturing your spirit and focusing on the wellness of your soul, okay? So the position that I see you in for this read is the Two of Pentacles. I am noticing that you may be contemplating or worrying about something. This energy is coming across as spirited, lively, exuberant. You may be feeling challenged with, you're just seeing whatever you're contemplating is something that you're being challenged with. That's what I'm seeing so far. I'm seeing you as meek and timid, so making space for others. Also witty, funny, and amusing. So we'll see what you're contemplating. And like I said, it has to do with relationships, you being a sensation of the nation, your body, your job, your relationship with your boss, being grounded in what matters most to you, and you may be wanting to figure out how to do that or what that is, okay? So the first card that we have for the cycle that you went through in the past is the Chariot card. I'm saying that you were determined to overcome something. In the challenge position for this read, I'm seeing an Empress energy. So maybe you were having challenges establishing yourself, like finding stability. Maybe that's what your challenge was, and like you were really determined to do this. Though maybe you were getting overwhelmed with sorrow from things that may have happened in your past, and just really feeling lost because of things that you didn't know. This could be a male or a female. The gender is irrelevant. What's most important is if the information resonates well with you, okay? So in this Chariot energy, with the challenge of wanting to be more stable and feeling a little lost and clueless, and you just being determined to do that, Spirit was seeing you perceived as wanting to satisfy the soul. However, something was corrupting you, and it could have been like the fact that you were clueless about certain things and that you were filled with sorrow because of certain things that happened in your childhood or during your youth. Like, you could have even been going through like that whole spiritual journey of, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. So that's what happened in the past. I'm not gonna make you relive it. Moving forward, I'm seeing that you were in a Page of Pentacles energy, where maybe you started a new job or you started a new opportunity to learn something new that would help you be merited or credited some type of acknowledgement and growth when it comes to your finances. You're being perceived in this Page of Pentacles energy as virtuous, worthy, righteous, charismatic, alluring, magnetic, and charming. So this is probably you being determined, focusing on not being corrupted by whatever happened to you in your past, and focusing on your successes and not your failures. So good for you, Scorpio. And Spirit is saying that once you started doing that, you started magnetizing towards you that kind of success and the support that you needed and the focus that you needed to be able to do it. It's funny how when you start focusing on certain things, it can go either way. People can be coming in to distract you and try to take you off course, or they could be keeping themselves out of the way so that you can achieve and accomplish your goals, you know? So I am seeing you moving forward to calmer waters with the Six of Swords paired with Justice. So this is saying that this is your justice to be able to move forward and get closer to accomplishing your goals and have the experience of that favor, that success, that kind of confirmation that you're going in the right path. Speaking of going in the right path, this read resonated well with angel number 616, because that's the time that the read was for. And this angel number says to cultivate a positive and optimistic mindset. So I'm saying that that's what you did when you were going through this cycle. You took on the fact that the glass is half full and not half empty, and no matter where you look at it, you know, especially if it's sealed. So I'm seeing you in this energy together, the Six of Swords and Justice paired, as mature and not idiotic, not foolish, not stupid. You're making smart choices. So moving forward, because you made those smart choices when there was a financial loss in the past, you were able to overcome it by being graceful and gentle with yourself, and maybe even someone that you were working with, or your partner, or, you know, whatever the situation was. And that during this hardship or this financial loss, or this, you know, it could also represent someone passing away. It was scary, or where it normally would have been scary, or you would have lashed out, or, you know, went back to some of your toxic old ways because you didn't know how to process your emotions properly before. You were gentle with yourself, or you were gentle with the person or your inner child, and then that puts you in the Queen of Pentacles energy. So you continue to focus on remaining positive and have an optimistic mindset, and that's just the angel saying that we've always been with you, and we always will be with you moving forward, no matter what happens in the future, okay? So then I see you in this Queen of Pentacles energy, where you are well established. You are well established. You are feeling loving. You are making the right kind of money choices. She is abundant. She is charitable. And she's conscious when it comes to how to manage her finances well. And you're also being seen in that energy as fortunate, right? So that was the end of that cycle. Let's see what's going to happen in the future. I see you in this King of Rods energy, where you are contemplating your next move to make it your best move. Maybe you want to expand and you're in your planning stage because there are other people that depend on you having this plan of action to move forward, because maybe you have followers. I am seeing that since you are the sensation of the nation, the relationships of the dynamic that you have with your boss or other people that you work with during this time of transition is all about this King of Rods focusing on and grounding himself or herself in whatever matters most. That includes your work-life balance between prioritizing what's most important with your job as well as your health. I'm hearing health insurance. So friendly, kind, comforting, affectionate people are perceiving you in this energy in the future. Relaxing, restful, calming, peaceful, and not horrifying. So you may be doing extremely well in your health and with your work. So some of the cards that came out in the challenge position is that you may either be in the energy of crisis averted or go through a shocking tower. This tower could represent, something happening that was unprecedented, you didn't know about, like an unexpected challenge. Though I'm seeing all good cards, so maybe it's about being able to accept it, right? Spirit is saying that there's a tower that's going to happen. Like something unexpected is going to happen, right? And with that unexpected event is an offering from the divine, which could possibly represent the angel number 616, saying to cultivate a positive and optimistic mindset because this is a divine offer. So when the tower happens, when the unexpected event happens in your life, make sure that you maintain a positive and optimistic mindset because it is a divine offering with this Four of Cups, right? And I'm seeing that the divine offering that's on the other end of this transition that you're going through is the Eight of Pentacles. You focusing on growing and honing in on your skills and talents so that you can earn and make more money. I'm hearing profits, so that you can see the profits for the work that you're investing in, and that also comes in and you're magnetizing and drawing it into you with maintaining the optimistic mindset, right? And then that's also paired with the sun, so joy, the joys that you can get out of life, right? So then the last pair of cards for this read, because what was once unseen is now seen towards the future, and you just being able to go with the flow. Because in this King of Rods energy, that could be your boss coming in with this new information. That could really be what it is, coming in with this new information. And when you hear them give you that information and it seems like, and then this happened, and oh my gosh, like what are we going to do? And your boss could be like giving off this energy that like they feel useless, they feel uncertain, they feel miserable, whatever the situation is. You're in your conscious mind are going to be like, Sparrow told me that this was going to happen. I just have to remain optimistic. I have to be the force of optimism and the person with the plan, because I know that this is actually a divine offering in disguise, right? I know that there is financial abundance and profit on the other end of us overcoming this challenge. Yeah. So The last card for this read, my little glimpse into your future, is that is your judgment, right? Paired with this Eight of Cups. And this Eight of Cups is representing that there are certain things, financial losses, that you are just going to have to let go of. Like things that, financial losses that you're just going to have to let go of. Leave behind in the past. And you kind of got like a peek into that when in your last cycle you went through the Five of Pentacles, where you went through some type of financial loss. Though you were able to remain positive and have an optimistic mindset, and then you got into this Queen of Pentacles energy. So what I'm seeing is that in the future, you're recognizing that cycle of and synchronicity of what's going on with your body and your job and your supervisor, and being grounded in what matters most to you. Because as far as your relationships, you are the sensation of the nation. Okay? So, Scorpio, I hope that gives you the clarity and the balance that you actually need in order to occupy the space in your mind with gratitude and appreciation for the way that things are balancing themselves out, versus filling that space in your mind with worry. Because there's a specific portion of brain capacity that cannot be occupied with worry and gratitude at the same time. So you either choose gratitude and appreciation because you know how this thing goes, or you continue to worry because you're not seeing the glass half full. Though the reality of it is, even in a time, it's always, even in the sands of time, you know what I mean? It's always going to be full, right? So I hope that you feel fortunate in the fact that you just received that information. You feel loving and amazed moving forward. And I am sending love and light and healing energy to you. And angel number 616 message says to cultivate a positive and optimistic mindset to set you on the path of your future that you are willing and open to receive. And I will see you next time. Bye.